So how was it? Vacation?
It was nice.
Yeah, good, nice. But did it go super fast?
Oh my gosh.
As fast as ever, right? I thought maybe this year would be a little different.
Off? I really can't talk to you with your sunglasses.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're light, so I can wear them in all different...
I can't see your eyes though. It's like I like to see somebody's eyes when I'm talking.
I mean, I know, yeah, nice baby blues and all, but it's making it weird.
No, I don't like it to see it that way.
Sounds like that's what you do.
No, because...
Well, the green here probably makes my eyes a little more green.
Well, the sun wasn't in your eyes.
No, but that's why I have these kind of sunglasses, because they're not dark, so I can wear them in all phases of light.
No, it was really...
I get bad headaches from the sun.
It was really nice. I don't think it was the best weather we ever had, right? It was
windier than
windy.
It was very windy.
And then you had a few storms from what you were telling me.
Yeah, the wind on the fishing videos and stuff like that is not as bad as other days. They were calm days with that wind. There was other days where it was
look calm at all.
Tom, right? Wasn't it really bad?
Yeah, like that first day was one of the worst ones.
We're playing cornhole. The wind was blowing the bags. How bad is that?
Wow, that's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
But no bugs though, right?
No, one night there was no Sims.
And there's probably
at nighttime because there was no wind at nighttime. Yeah, that was the worst.
Well, there were a couple of nights. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I thought there was one night. That's
well, look, Mister, I'm going to go to bed early on vacation.
Maybe that was the only. Yeah. I went to bed kind of early. So.
Like, what is it early for you?
9.
Really, on vacation 9?
The one day he literally got home from the restaurant, and what was it? You collapsed face down on the bed.
Yeah, because I started drinking 11, right?
All right, well that's explainable.
And I was getting hammered, and I even told everybody like, I'm not going to get hardly anything. I'm just getting an entree, no dessert, and no appetizer. And as soon as I got there, it was fine. I had already picked out it was a blackened type of fish.
So
right?
where was it at?
Pangea Tavern.
Yeah.
Tangiers?
Yeah.
Pangea. Like a super continent?
Yeah, tavern. And so we're there, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna get the blackened. I don't know if it was grouper or what it was, right?
Like a seafood restaurant?
Yeah, well that's what mostly they have.
Most of them down there.
So then all of a sudden this woman comes out and she goes, you have to get the mushroom ravioli, and it's to die for. And then another girl came out and said the same thing, which looked like her twin.
That's weird.
And so 3 or 4 of us ordered it.
Wait, so you didn't get any seafood?
Yeah, it was mushroom, but it was shrimp. There were shrimp on it.
Oh, so it was a seafood mushroom ravioli.
It was a mushroom ravioli, but I got with shrimp.
Oh, you added
where some people could get chicken, you can get different, or whatever So I got the shrimp. It was good, don't get me wrong.
Wait, what were you gonna get?
Blackened, I don't know if it was grouper or...
That sounds better, with like a mango sauce or something like that on it?
No, it was blackened. It was going to be spicy. It was
Yeah, but nothing.
Grouper sounds right, because I remember looking at the menu online.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was grouper.
Blackened grouper comes with like a cream sauce and like a fruity mango salsa.
I don't know if it did or not, because I didn't get that far, Joe, because the person came out and
you were sold.
And yeah.
You were sold right away.
But I wasn't just. It was like 4 or 5 people on our table were all sold. We all got it. And then we were all like, well, it was okay, but it wasn't like that. And I was like, well, maybe this woman always ate at McDonald's and, this was the best meal she ever had.
They go out to eat. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're on vacation. They go out one time every year on vacation. You went out and she had a few beers beforehand.
And don't get me wrong, it was good. It wasn't, but I did eat it all.
That's solid.
And the worst thing was I got an appetizer, only because it was crab bisque and it was called cackling.
Kakalaki.
Why though?
Kakalaki. Oh, kakalaki. Kakalaki.
Spicy?
And I love the name of it.
Not really.
Joe, when I was a kid, right?
I love crab bisque.
Me and my friend Vince, we used to always do this weird voice. And do you remember Pop Rocks?
Yeah.
We used to, the commercial always would say the crackling's what's happening. So we had this weird voice. We'd always go, it's the crackling that's happening, man. Like that, right? So as soon as I saw...
Please never do that again.
As soon as I saw the kakalaki, I was like, oh, it's the kakalaki that's happening, man. Like right away, it took me back to then. Yeah, and I got the crab. Yeah, and I got the crab biscuit. It was very filling.
Soup, though.
Oh, but Joe, it's very thick.
Is it good? Was it good? I love crab biscuit.
It wasn't as good as Franklinville Inn. Franklinville Inn has the best crab biscuit
ever. I should have gotten it when I got there because I didn't.
Yeah.
I went there once and I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll go there again. Me, you, and Diane and Allie go there.
During the pandemic, so it was a little different then. They didn't have the right...
I think for me it's because everybody talked about how great it was, so I'm expecting something fantastic and it was okay.
Yeah. Well, that's how it was with this meal. that this person is acting like it's all fantastic.
Right. So I think that's,
I get it.
That's a big part of it. If you would just order that on your own, you'd probably be like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it's like,
but you're expecting something
higher expectations.
I hate when people do that. Don't give me higher expectations than I need. Just say, oh, it's a good restaurant.
Because what you like and what I like are two different things. You don't know.
Yeah, dude.
So anyway, so that was.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm crab bisque right now. But
so that grill and crab bisque again. Let's do it again.
Yeah, so that was basically that was basically the whole deal with the going out to eat, and that's why I fell asleep early. I was full.
Why is so you were so full? That's why I fell asleep.
So I couldn't drink. As soon as I came home, I was like.
So you were at that point you can't fit any more beers.
Yeah.
So you went right to bed?
Right to bed.
Really?
Right to bed. Yep.
At 9?
Everybody else played pool down on the first floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went down and hung out. That's part of the fun.
Yeah, I was beat. I should have not started drinking that early.
Nah, 11 o'clock.
If I'm not mistaken, you said you were only like going in to like wash your hands or pee or something, and you just never came out.
Nah, Irish exit, that's the way to go. You don't need to say an Irish exit, for those of you who don't know, is when you're at a party typically and you just leave without saying goodbye to anybody. Yeah. If you're known for it, nobody takes offense to it, and it's the best way to leave. Because if you have to start saying goodbye to everybody or good night to everybody, it takes so much longer. So what you did in essence was the Irish exit. You were just like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And then when I went in the room, I was like, I went to the bathroom, and I came out, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. 45 minutes later, by the time somebody realized you were gone, it's already too late. You're already asleep.
It was about 10 minutes.
Well, in my mind, all I was thinking of myself was like, let me take a little nip right now.
Like nip, you mean like a little sip?
No, a little nip of sleep.
At 9 o'clock, you don't take naps at 9 o'clock. You go to sleep at 9 o'clock.
When you're old as crap like me, you take a little nip.
And the nip lasts till what, 7 o'clock in the morning?
That was an extra long nip. I didn't mean it for it to be that long. I figured I'd take a little 5-minute nip, I'll be good to go.
Down, you were hoping just to be down there for about 10 minutes and then...
I was gone.
So is that what your motivation was? All right, let me lay down for a few minutes. I'll get back up and rally. Is that what you were thinking, or you were like, nah, after I'm going to bed?
Yeah, that's kind of. I thought I was going to get back up.
Oh, all right, then it is.
Yeah.
Then it is what you described. That was a nip. That was, and it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah,
now,
I was out.
Let me ask you a question. When you fell asleep, were your shoes still on?
I have flip flops, so I might have took them off.
Then you're good. Yeah. As long as your shoes aren't on when you fall asleep, then you're not passing out, then you're solid. Mm-hmm. If your shoes are on when you fall asleep, then it's all right. So everybody can come and mess with you because you passed out.
But yeah, so it's like, that was a rough day.
What night was that? Vacation.
Oh crap, that might have been Wednesday, right, Tom? Wednesday, Thursday, something like that.
Yeah, Wednesday's right in the middle still.
It might have been just Wednesday, I don't know.
Tuesday and Wednesday for me are the sweet spot of vacation. That's like where you're in the vacation, but it's not ending yet.
You're already tired when you got down there. Yeah. And then you recuperate. That first night is a little rough. The next day is
Monday's good, but Tuesday and Wednesday are a sweet spot where it's not ending and you still have more time left than you've already spent there, but you're into it.
So unfortunately, though, it's like with the cricket prank, it didn't work out.
That's what you're saying, though. But I mean, did she fall for it?
Well, no, yeah, she didn't know what it was, and I have to come clean to her eventually. Like, or I don't. Unless she knows, unless she watches the videos at some point.
She doesn't watch. She gets not watching.
Yeah, but I was like, I didn't me and Tom were getting into it. It's like he never had the camera around vlogging, and I because whatever she was talking about, what could I do? Go say, hey, wait a second, let me go get the camera.
It's a valid point because then she would know what you were doing.
Yeah. So
no, it's a valid point. No, it's more awkward. Like where if it's Jeff and Terry, we can always do a reaction or watch whatever, because they're going to react to it.
They have a YouTube channel.
They're going to put it up and they'll be, oh, they got us again, and we can,
Jackie doesn't. Yeah, so it was like, what can I do? And it's like, I didn't feel right if I would have grabbed the camera and say, hey, Jack, how'd you sleep last night? Or so what's going on?
Now, was Paige in the same room as Jackie?
Yes, and she was always there. Except for that one day that me and Tom could get down in there because she was down in the media room and Jackie was out. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to put it there.
In all honesty, you got them both.
Well, to tell you the truth, Joe, it's still there. We never brought it home.
Did you just leave it there?
Yeah, because she didn't say anything after a couple of days, so I assumed it was off.
But it's not.
So I don't know. It could be like
Dude,
random. Like
go
somebody
check
right down there
the
right now.
reviews for that house
Yeah.
in about a week and a half.
It was a great vacation, but we kept
The
hearing this
crickets
cricket, and
all
we
over.
can't find it anywhere.
Dude, no, I've heard crickets in my house. It's very aggravating. You have no idea where they're at.
Yeah.
They do it every now and again, so it's hard. It's like finding out which of your 5 smoke alarms, whatever you have, that are going off. Right? Same exact premise.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's a great prank, dude. And who cares?
Yeah.
You don't always have to get the satisfaction of them knowing it was you and you getting them.
Right.
To get the satisfaction, like obviously she was bitching about it, so it means that we won.
Yeah. It was always
So we got it.
like one time I'm out there in the kayaks. As a matter of fact, that was the only time that we were even close to each other that she said something to me that she heard it.
Right.
So I was like,
Well, that's what she gets.
that is what she gets.
Yeah, it messes the bull, you get the horns. That's the way it works.
Right.
Well, the question is now, what's next?
Well, I kind of have an idea.